At the invitation of Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni, President Uhuru Kenyatta arrived in Entebbe, Uganda, Saturday afternoon for a 3-day state visit to a 21-gun salute. At State House Entebbe, he was received by his host for a visit that seeks to address strengthening the ties between the two countries, their trade relationship and integration. The two presidents led their respective delegations to bilateral talks.
Kenya and Uganda are joined at the hip. We are brothers and sisters who need one another. And the main purpose of our visit is to strengthen the already good partnership.
It used to take 18 days. It is now taking 3 days. Now, with the railway which we are planning, it will take just 1 day.
President Kenyatta, who doubles up as the IGAD rapporteur on South Sudan, is expected to discuss the South Sudan crisis and Burundi situation as well with his host, President Museveni, who, having presided over a mediation meeting on Burundi that ended up without a deal being struck.
We have always taken a common position and a common stand in the recognition that we need that stability in order for us to be able to achieve the objectives that we have set.
We always stand side by side, like in fighting terrorism, and we are going to discuss all the other issues in our bilateral meetings.
The two leaders are also expected to discuss trade matters on how to bolster volumes of trade between the two nations and ease the movement of goods and services between Kenya and Uganda. President Museveni will host President Kenyatta to a state banquet this evening at State House, Uganda. The Kenyan delegation comprised First Lady Margaret Kenyatta, Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Ambassador Amina Mohamed, Acting Energy Secretary Rachel Omamo, Health Secretary James Macharia, his Treasury counterpart Henry Rotich, and Majority Leader of the National Assembly Aden Duale. A meeting with the Business Forum and Kenyans living in Uganda is slated for Sunday. The two leaders have long ties, with President Yoweri Museveni standing by President Kenyatta during his ICC trial in The Hague. Now, President Kenyatta's 3-day state visit here will culminate Monday with an address to the Ugandan Parliament in Kampala, a tripartite meeting with Ethiopian Prime Minister Haile Mariam Desalegn himself and his host, President Museveni, and finally an IGAD meeting. Jackie Maribe, Citizen Weekend at State House, Entebbe, Uganda.